Giving a speech. Giving a speech is always a difficult subject. The most important thing is that you should always start with a core idea. That you ask yourself, what's the one thing at the end of my speech that should be different with the audience? So how should they think and what should they do different after my presentation? At this point, this one thing should be the common thread to which is everything aligned with, and to this one point you can then build up your speech, because a classic good speech has actually always a very similar structure. It has an opening where a relationship to the audience is all about, so build up a bit of expertise too, so that people say, wow, what a nice guy. It has an end, an outro, where it's all about that your listeners quit your presentation with a strong emotion, with a call to action. And in between beginning and end, I always recommend a structure with point 1, point 2, and point 3. The 3-point structure will get stuck in the people's head. It is simply better than 2 points and definitely better than 4 points. 3 works. Especially if you only have an hour, maybe 45 minutes, more than 3 points can't be remembered by the audience anyway. Then I always recommend you to consider which 3 sub-items fit to your idea or to your point when you think of your core message. To sub-item 1, 2 or 3, it can then also be an individual message. Then I recommend you always creating a structure, a story point example. So tell any story, possibly a personal one. Connect this personal story with a problem or a solution that helps the audience, because it's never about you, it's always about the audience. And then you give an example where people or you, or probably someone you know, has already used this point or this solution strategy. And so you have a great structure. And on this one, you can structure every presentation again and again. You can just leave the structure the same and only exchange the examples and tell different stories. I guarantee that you will not only inspire the audience, you become your customers very satisfied.